Hello, welcome to UST 107 Commercial Drone Operations. My name is Brad Hyden, and I'll be your instructor this semester. So, this is our 8-week accelerated session running from March 16th through May 5th. So, things will be moving quickly, but I'll guide you through every step. This is a fully online 8-week course. Each week builds toward practical, real world drone operations. You'll see weekly modules, short lectures, discussions, and a multi week mission planning project. I keep the workload steady and predictable. There are no surprise assignments. My goal is to make sure you finish this course confident, competent, and ready for the FAA Part 107 exam if you choose to take it. The book that we're using this semester is the ASA Remote Pilot Test Prep. It consists of 5 chapters, which are regulations, the National Airspace System, weather, loading and performance, and operations. So we also have 5 modules that we're doing in the course. So each chapter gets a module. And there will be one project. It's kind of like 2 projects put into one, but technically it's one project that you will be doing. You'll be paired with someone else and you'll be doing that. I'll explain that more after you start your regulations module. I wanted to go over the course on Blackboard in case anyone's not familiar with Blackboard. Here at the top on the left, you'll find your content. You have your start here, and under there, you can find things like your course expectations, course information, instructor information. You'll have your syllabus here and your schedule, the grading policies, and other resources. You'll also find your syllabus quiz here and your discussion for your no-show assignment. You need to have both of these done to count for your no-show. And I think that is due by the 26th of March. This is the only discussion that we have this semester. You can find it up here under discussions or right here. So if you need to get a hold of me, the way to do that is email. If you need to set up an appointment with me, you may do so, and we can do a Zoom meeting. My information is here under instructor information. You'll find your calendar here. Announcements is where I will communicate with the class, so be sure to check that every other day. You should also get notifications in your email. And then you'll have your grade book here, of course. And if you need to message me one-on-one, messages is there, and groups you will use later for your project. So before we get into the course, let's start with the basics, I guess. So an SUAS is a small unmanned aircraft system. That means the aircraft itself, the controller, the software, and the person operating it. In the FAA's world, small means under 55 pounds. So when we talk about drones in this class, we're talking about SUAS, the full system, not just the aircraft. So the Part 107 is the FAA's certification for commercial drone pilots. It covers airspace, weather, regulations, crew resource management, and safe operations. Passing the exam gives you a remote pilot certificate, which is required for most paid and professional drone work. You take your exam in person at an FAA authorized testing center. You schedule it through PSI, formerly PSI exams. It's a 60 question multiple choice test with a 2 hour limit. So, this course gives you the knowledge foundation you need to pass the test. I don't teach to the test, but everything we cover aligns with the FAA's required knowledge areas. If you want to pursue the certificate after the course, you'll be in a strong position. So we will cover drone regulations and responsibilities under Part 107, airspace classification and how to read sectional charts, weather theory and aviation weather products, crew roles, risk management and operational planning, mission design and documentation, intro to beyond visual line of sight concepts and awareness of FAA Part 108. It's not for exam prep, it's just for professional orientation. Be sure to familiarize yourself with the acronyms listed in your book. It will really help you in the long run. By the end of the course, you'll understand how real operators plan, brief, and execute safe missions. What you can expect from me: clear weekly instructions and consistent communication, fast responses to questions, usually within 24 hours, practical examples from real operations, a clean, organized course layout so you will always know what's next, support during your mission planning projects so you never feel lost. What I expect from you: check in at least a few times each week, keep up with the modules, 8-week courses move fast, ask questions early and often, participate in discussions and group work respectfully, and bring curiosity and willingness to learn the aviation mindset. So that is all I have for you. Welcome to the course.